Hello, my name is Kylie,
My name is Kyle Burns.
First name is Frank.
and I am an animator.
Profession is camera operator.
Was full-time. I work here at Full Sail as an instructor in broadcast productions. I operate robotic cameras.
What made me want to be a part of the film industry? I guess you can say I want to create like magic on the screen.
I had always thought that the connection a person can make to a piece of art, whether it is film, animation, a cartoon, music, painting, is almost magical.
When I was a kid, I always wondered how the people got in the box in my living room.
It can be so special, even when it can be seen as small.
So, straight out of college, I'd honestly say my biggest problem of trying to break in was mainly myself. Honestly, just not knowing. They say you don't know what you don't know. So it was making silly mistakes, not knowing the full set etiquette.
Money. Definitely money.
I thought originally about attending an animation program at a top-notch art school, and I had been told by the dean of animation, I will never make it into the industry if I don't go to college, if I don't do this, if I don't do that. And so really trying to get my foot in the door, I'd say, was the most difficult part, because someone who's worked on some of the largest productions that we know was, I would say, discouraging.
What made me want to like change careers? Okay. Yeah, definitely like work environment.
I always say that my worst day in this business is better than my best day in a kitchen, hands down, no matter what.
There was just loads of people getting discredited, overworked, scared of their supervisors, being brought out here saying they're going to work on a production, and then a few weeks in it's outsourced and they are fired, they're let go, they're not told what's going on. And that, to me, I'd say that was very disheartening, and it was for a top studio as well.
Has it affected my mental health? Yes.
But as far as the industry being the reason for that, there are certain times where you don't have a chance to go to lunch, you don't have a chance to get a break.
It was incredibly taxing, not only for me, but for everyone around me. I mean, not only, it wasn't just workload, it was just being spoken to as if you are less than, and the uncertainty of, oh, will I be the next person who is let go or laid off or fired? Or
honestly, it's just a part of the industry. If something's like not right, eventually like the industry is gonna look at that like, oh, snap. Like we're not doing something right. Like eventually down the line it's gonna be fixed later.
Something I do adore about the industry is it is forever changing. Every day, every year, really, there's more benefits, higher wages. People are speaking out more and more every day.
Yeah, I do believe there's a lot of issues in this industry, and it's certain things that could be fixed or should be fixed. Certain things that are a little bit differently, that it's just the way it goes.
So again, my first studio was not a part of the Animation Guild Union, so wages were much less. If they found out that you were a part of the union, then, or trying to be a part of the union, or advocating for larger wages, more benefits, etc., you were immediately fired. There's no protection against you.
No, I'm actually pretty satisfied in the career choice that I chose.
I am satisfied, actually. I really do love the studios I work at now. I think they're lovely. Even if some days are long, I'm always being asked, are you okay? Do you need help? How are you doing? How's it going?
I'm very happy with where I'm at, where I am with my family life and my career. But that's the one thing I would change, is because that is the reason I wanted to do it in the first place.
Any words of wisdom? Well, if you're like me and are just getting your foot in the door and have to work at a studio that is driving your head in, I suppose, I would say to not give up.
Don't give up, because you've come too far. Even if it's day one at Full Sail, you still come too far to give up, because you paid a lot of money to be here and you're here for a reason. Do what you're here to do and don't give up. You can't afford to give up.